6 strange and scary mysteries about bats that wildlife adventurer want to reveal to you. What is scary about the truth about blood-sucking bats? The mystery of how strange the bat god is subtly, or what are the most bizarre bird species in the woods that you won't believe they exist? Welcome back to Wildlife Adventure. Dear friends, referring to bats, we immediately think of a creepy image, horror movies, or gloomy dark caves. There's also a creature famous as the embodiment of the vampire in the fabled Halloween night. Besides, this animal has countless unexpected mysteries about habits, ways of reproduction, and a lot of thrilling and interesting things that we have not discovered yet. Then in today's video, Wildlife Adventure will join you in discovering all the mysteries related to bats to see how there are surprises. Firstly, animals are the embodiment of luck and bad luck. Oh my gosh, there's such a contrast. Why is the bat being such a symbol of good and evil? Then let's find out together. You know, the concept of the giant of the country often thinks that bats are animals transformed by mice. Therefore, the species has a mouse-like head and body, so people often call them flying rats. And the Chinese often consider a bat to be a fairy animal because of the strange appearance and habit of sleeping upside down in caves during the day and coming out at night to look for food. It is said that bats are long-lived animals. Eating has the effect of prolonging life. Today, the reason why the bat has become a lucky symbol of the Chinese people is because the pronunciation in Chinese is very similar to the word "fuk," and the word blessing symbolizes good luck and good stand. That is the reason why bat-shaped feng shui items become familiar to many people besides other popular animals, such as dragons, phoenixes, tigers, or turtles, and so on. In particular, in Chinese culture, people often take a picture with the image of 5 red bats and think that it will bring many good luck and good things to the recipient. Red is a color of joy, and the 5 bats represent health, longevity, love, virtue, prosperity, and physical depth. And these are extremely important in Chinese culture. However, in Western culture, bats are considered to be the embodiment of evil and bad luck. Typically during the Halloween festival, bats are often depicted as a hideous creature with horribly sharp teeth specializing in eating and killing people, and Armadillo Count Dracula, a man with the teeth of a vampire who often sucks the blood of people and animals to replenish his vitality. In Europe, bats are also often associated with darkness, the reign of darkness, death, witchcraft, and cruelty, especially the scenes of bats peering out from the ghostly castles or dungeons. Then vampires or witches that are both evil and black appear to haunt many people. In fact, today, bats are also associated with many sex scandals, where some fruit bat species tend to come to people orchard to feed, reducing crop production. And some dangerous bats that carry diseases, viruses, or malaria are also starting to increase in areas where people live. And next, let's immediately discover the amazing abilities and effects of bats. Second, the amazing possibilities. As one of the most special animals in the world, besides being the only flying representative of the mammal class, but also possess countless super skills that everyone admire, it's known that bats, also known as Trichoptera, belong to the subclass of mammals that spread their wings to fly on this earth 2.5 million years ago. All bats on Earth consist of about 1,200 species, although they have quite clear eyesight. In return, they possess an extremely sensitive ear, combined with terrible ultrasonic power. It can attack or hunt any prey they want. Bat dropping are also extremely sought after by scientists. According to the research, bat dropping has the ability to increase the fertility of the soil, so it's preferred as a fertilizer, and is also used to make explosives and detonators. So friends, in addition to some useful effects, they also bring a lot of obsession for people. Third, the mystery of blood-sucking bats. You know, out of a total of about 1,000 existing species, there are 3 blood-sucking bat species that still exist, causing many horror to humans. The most frightening of which is the demon bat, also known as the winged bat vampire spider. That is a species of bat that often lives in groups in low-light places such as burrows, dark corners of the house, or hollow wooden trunks. With a number of up to thousands of children, along with a bizarre hobby of sucking blood every day to live. Indeed, this demon bat is extremely bloodthirsty. They have nerves that help accurately locate the animal's blood vessel, and when animal goes to sleep, the bat will use razor-sharp teeth to poke the skin of the animal or person to suck blood. The teeth of demon bats are sharp as razor, making their victims almost painless when bitten. Thus, they become one of the most famous incarnations of vampires in the movies. So blood doesn't matter to whom. Anemia is memory loss, body weakness. In addition, these bats are always stalking to ask for some blood from animals or humans. They must be kicked out and chased away immediately. In addition to the scary blood-sucking demon bat mentioned above, many species of bat are also considered as intermediate that spread many scary pathogens to humans, typically the Egyptian fruit bat that can carry the Ebola virus, the culprit behind the Ebola epidemic that killed several thousand people in West Africa. So for Chinese horse-held bat, researchers discovered a bat coronavirus closely related to the SARS-CoV-2 virus that caused the COVID-19 pandemic, and the transfer of these diseases. Bat acts as an unlimited meditator. Usually, bats are blamed for carrying the rabies virus, but they're actually very effective and extremely dangerous vectors because the bats are flying mammals of many sizes, using sound waves to track the location of prey, insects, and many other small animals. In addition, bats have a special immune system, which allows them to resist many diseases, so bats themselves do not get sick but can transfer to other animals, including humans. And therefore, experts recommend that people not eat bats or wild animals not only violate the law, but also increase the risk of diseases for themselves and the community. So next, let us explore the process of reproduction and maintenance of the bat species. What is so special that there are numerous at the moment we do not know? Fourth, how do bats reproduce? Before learning about how bats reproduce, do you ask bats to give birth or lay eggs? And the last correct answer is bats give birth, guys. As noted above, bats are mammals, so they have a reproductive form of giving birth instead of laying eggs and breastfeeding. In particular, they only give birth once a year and only 1 litter per litter. So the question is, why are there so few but so many? Although bats only give birth to 1 bat a year, the growth rate of bat is very fast and the time laying to adulthood to mating is very short, only about 3 weeks to a month. And that's why bats have such a large population then. Fifth, the record of bats. Featured in the list is the largest bat in the world, Axolotl jubatus, also known as the giant golden crown flying fox. This is the only super large bat living in the Philippines, impressive with a weight of 1.4 kilograms, with a supersized wingspan of up to 1.5 to 1.7 meters, equal to the height of an adult, meaning this bat is a real idea of what kind of monster. However, in contrast to the rough, scary appearance, this giant bat is completely harmless. They only eat fish, fruits, leaves, and slope all day, so they rarely cause trouble with anyone. In contrast to the giant bat above is the bumblebee bat, also known as the kitty pig-nosed bat. This is considered the smallest mammal in the world, weighing less than a penny. And to talk about the most memorable title in the bat world is its Atophilia, also known as the Honduran white bat. With a striking appearance thanks to its red coat, small body with a length of only 3.7 to 4.7 centimeters, the hobby of this white bat is to hide in a large banana leaf bud, looking like a super cute little pig. And not only that, the white bat Honduras also has an extremely gentle nature. No wonder they are known as the cutest bat in the world. It makes up for the painful bat, where the tooth-nosed bat from the tropic of the Philippine archipelago. They were found in the 1918 and attracted attention for this strange tubular nostril with straw on the back, and very few bats have this feature. Equally strange is the harmony hat bat, found in the rainforest of Africa, with a distinguishing feature that is a large head with a very strange shape. They look messy, but they are also quite gentle and only eat fruit. Which species of bat are you most impressed with? Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Finally, an extremely classic question that everyone must have asked. Six, why do bats always hang upside down on tree branches? Unlike other animals that regularly sleep in an upright position but have a paradoxical sleeping result, bats all live for a reason. Specifically, unlike bird or insect, the leathery wings of bat are not strong enough to easily lift them from the ground to the air, and therefore, when resting, but always choose a high position so that they need to fly, they just need to drop down to take advantage of the resistance of the air. Support for takeoff and help it to drop down will escape quickly when needed. And not to mention, this heady sleeping position also helps it supply blood to the brain, helping to slow down the blood circulation. Especially when winter comes, but also have an upside-down position to hibernate, which can reduce contact with the cold ground, or some bats may bury their head and bodies inside. The wing membrane, along with the soft, thick feathers on this body, can effectively block the cold air outside. However, according to the statistic, up to 6% of bats do not hang upside down when sleeping. Most of them have sucks on their limbs, allowing them to cling to leaves or other flat surfaces to sleep. And dear friends, recently we have learned and discovered a lot of thrilling, interesting, and equally surprising things about the bat. What are the strange and influential animals best in the world? Which one do you feel surprised you the most? Please leave a comment to share and express your view and thought. If you like this video, don't forget to give Wildlife Adventure a like, subscribe to the channel to always be the first to watch the latest and greatest videos from Wildlife Adventure every day. Thank you for watching the video, and now say goodbye, and I'll see you soon in the next program.